Hello, hello, hello. Good day, Dakota Valley. It is I, Nathan Rathgaber. I will be commentating over League of Legends today, at least for one game, as I am going to be subbed back in, and my commentating position will be taken over by Brennan Lindsay later, I believe. So I think we're spectating DV Black versus the Aberdeen Golden Eagles. So in a moment here, I think we'll see what the picks are going to be. And for those of you who are returning, this is nothing new to you. However, if you're new to League of Legends and are just stopping in for the first time, League of Legends is our 5v5 game where we 5v5 team game where it's quite a complex game. It's really hard to explain it, so I'll just explain it as we go through here and explain what each person's doing. I also try to explain who's on what team. I believe DV Black today is Ethan Kimsey, Michael Todd, Peter Wood, Sam North. Sam, how do you pronounce your last name? Sam Schnottler. I think we have Ben Phillips on DV Black today. You'd think I should know the players on one of our teams, right? You'd think I should know that. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. We'll eventually start the pro draft, which is basically just a website that we use to like pick our character, pick the characters used in League. You'll see it. You'll see the drafting sequence happen. I'll explain it as we go. It's easier that way, so that way you don't have to picture things that probably aren't what they sound like, because I am not great at explaining things. So yeah, we'll hopefully get into game here soon. I think we're getting into the pro draft. Yep, so we're officially in the pro draft, which this is what it looks like. Nothing too fancy. Dakota Valley has appeared to have banned Sejuani, which is a tank character that's also known as a jungler. And while I explain that, the jungler is one of the 5 roles in this game, and I'll explain that later. Aberdeen has banned Kane. DV has banned Nyla. Aberdeen is banning Yone. Here's that they are just banning each other's picks. Like, yep, because Michael Todd actually plays Kane, and Ethan Kimsey plays Yone. Smolder, that's one of Sam's picks. Yeah, they just seem to be banning all the champs or characters that each of the teams play. By the way, when I refer to a champion or a champ, I'm referring to the characters in this game. So I will be referring to them as champs or champions. DV first picked Skarner, so characters on the top row are what their official picks are. Champs on the bottom row are are what's banned. So DV has picked Skarner. Aberdeen High School has picked Ophelios, who is in the role of bot lane. Bot lane is infamous for its being a duo role. You play with a teammate in the bot lane instead of playing by yourself. Graves is an interesting pick. Graves would be the jungler. Skarner, I forgot to mention this. Skarner will be the jungler. Ashe will also be the ADC for Dakota Valley, I assume. ADC is another word for bot laner. And ADC stands for attack damage carry, so like they do most of your attack damage. Malphite is top laner, although he's pretty flexible in his other roles. Aberdeen goes Ahri. DV has Ashe, Skarner, Malphite, and so how the pick ban phase works is you ban 3 champions, each team bans 3 champions, picks 3, and then they ban the rest, and then they get the rest of their 5 bans, and then they get the rest of their 5 picks. They ban Seraphine, which I believe that's Hunter's pick most of the time. I believe they mainly pick Hunter. No? Is it? They banned Nami. They swapped off the Seraphine ban and went for Nami. Hunter is a bit distraught. DV bans Lux, which bit of a guessing they're trying to ban out the support because mid lane is already taken by Ahri, and I will explain what this means in a bit. So just hold your horses. Aberdeen final ban is on Seraphine, so Seraphine gets Seraphine is another support and another Hunter pick, so Hunter's got to make do with what he's got, because he's got only a few things left. DV's got like 1 second to pick. They don't ban anybody. Didn't have enough time to pull through with the ban, so it just doesn't give them one. Aberdeen Central High School, I think, is what that stands for. Plays Morgana. Morgana is most likely the support, so you will see Morgana down in the bot lane with Aphelios. And the support's main job is to protect the team from like engaging stuff and like, yeah, just like protect the team and inflict nasty like stuns and stuff. DV picks Neferi and Leona. Neferi is a mid laner, which as the name implies the mid lane, and then Leona the jungler. Not the jungler, the support. The support for Dakota Valley. And Aberdeen has Set. So the teams are, for DV is Skarner jungle, Ashe bot lane, Malphite top, Neferi mid, Leona support. Sorry, I brain farted. And then Aberdeen Central High School is Aphelios, Graves, Ahri, Morgana Set. Aphelios would be the bot laner, Graves would be the jungler, Ahri would be the mid laner, Morgana would be the support, and Set would be the top laner. And so the thing how with the league works is that there's 3 lanes, and then every area in the lane is a jungle team. And it'll be easier to visualize when you get in the game, but there is unfortunately like a 3-minute delay for spectators, so we will be here for a bit. So as we wait to get in game, I guess I should also explain who's playing what champion, at least I think who's playing what champion. I'm pretty sure Hunter's on the Leona, Ethan's on Ashe, Michael, I believe, would be on the Skarner. He would probably be on Skarner. So then that would be, wait, no. I honestly think Michael might be jungle for this game. He should be jungle for this game. Yep, Michael. So I guess I should explain who's who. So Terrible Death is Ethan the Ashe. The Fort is Ben Phillips on Malphite. Scrapped is uh, Sam on Neferi. Skarner is Michael, who is Flashlight Cannon, and ex Mr. Pie guy is Hunter. And I've seen them play a fair bit of these champs before. So as you can, so you see that like platform in the center of our screen right now, as we wait for spectator delay, that would be the place that DV is currently fighting on. We don't have to look at this view, it's just like a general plane of like the map. And you can kind of see where I'm talking about the lanes, as you have in the perimeters of the map, you have those open patches of just dirt and path. That is what's called top and bot lane, just on the screen. And then the place that cuts right through it, going like diagonally from diagonal left, bottom left to diagonal top left, top right. That is what's called mid lane. Mid lane is 1v1. Top lane is 1v1. Bot lane is 2v2, and then anywhere that's not in the lane is considered the jungle. Now, the objective of this game is to destroy the enemy's nexus. Well, what's the enemy nexus, you might ask? The enemy nexus is, if you look at the thing in the top, in the middle of our screen, Eli, your computer went. So, we just got out of spectator delay. Sorry about that. Our stream went down for a split second. So we have Dakota Valley versus Aberdeen Central High School here. I currently cannot see the game because I can only see myself.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Eli. I can't see the game. There we go. Now. Alright, so it just had a small technical error there from Stream Manager. I forget though. So anyways, back to the game. We're currently viewing Aberdeen, who is on the red side of the map, and Dakota Valley, who's on the blue side. So if you look in your bottom right, there's a mini map. In the bottom left, there's me. Bottom middle, there's the like list of champions and what items they have. That'll come into play later. Then you have in the top middle, which is all the objective jungle monsters, the amount of kills, the amount of gold, the amount of towers, the time, and if you look at like the sides of the screen, you can see the 5 champions on the left and 5 champions on the right. That corresponds to how much HP and mana or magic each character has left. And as we can see here, we're kind of to a little bit of a fight going on in the top lane, which is since that was a short little like first fight and then they just left, that's what we call a trade. I'd say probably Seth won that, which is Aberdeen. Bit unfortunate of Ethan to get hit by that. So yeah, we're in the game, so I guess I'll explain what each person is doing here. So for every laner, you want to be getting as much CS and kills on your enemy laner as possible. What's CS, you might ask? Well, that's technically short for creep score, but I feel like the better way to describe that is minion kills. What's minions? It's the little things in the lane that that just walk down the lanes, and you get golden experience for killing those. And so you want to what's called last hit, where you take like the final blow on each minion. As you can see there, for a brief moment, like we saw Ben, otherwise known as Lafort, hit a minion and he got gold for it. You only get that gold if you hit it, if you last hit, but if you are just near the minion when it dies, you still get the XP, so you don't have to like last hit everything to get XP. And yes, there is a leveling system in this game. As you can see, every laner has a number by their health bar, which is you know, their level, higher level, the stronger you get. If you know. Here comes a little bit of a gank from the jungler from Aberdeen. They do unfortunately get first blood. And bot lane does get a kill because the DV jungler does gank bot. So for now, it seems like pretty even. They went 1 for 1. Slight gold advantage in Aberdeen by about 300. Not by that much though, just a little bit of a CS or creep score, minion kills, diff in some lanes. What you really should be looking for here is the items that are bought here, because that determines mostly of a player's strength. Because leveling up gives you a few like stats like attack damage, defense, health, but items give you most bonuses out of anything. So yeah, there's stuff called components. There's like little components, bigger components, and then there's full like legendary items. Legendary items give a large amount of stats. And so here you can see bot lane. You can see how it being 2v2 affects the lane completely differently than everyone else, as you obviously have to worry about 2 people's damage, although most supports don't do that much damage. It's mainly their stuns and healing and shielding that they give their ADC that makes it so dangerous. As Morgana has a really dangerous 3-second route, as you can see here, Hunter won't be able to move for a very long time. Yeah, I guess I have neglected what the one role I haven't really mentioned is the jungle is possibly one of the hardest roles to learn and execute, but it's one of the most rewarding if you can play it well. As you don't have to stick to a lane, you don't have to farm minions, which will inevitably die because how it works is like the minions will kill each other and they will inevitably like die and you won't get the XP or gold. But junglers have to take jungle games. So if you look at the bottom right in the mini map, you can see the orange dots on the map. It's a little bit hard to see, but there are orange dots in the jungle area. The jungler wants to farm those camps which have monsters in them. And it's like the junglers versus minions. The only catch is that the jungle monsters do not die over time. You just have to, you know, take them like minions, kill them. You get stuff. The thing about the junglers though is that they are the main thing a jungler needs is smite, as Smite gives them a really strong attack against a jungle monster that, like, when I say strong, I mean like it does over 1,000 damage, which basically means that you win 9 times out of 10 if you do that. If you like smite the jungle objective. Sorry, I'm gonna stop explaining here for a second. Unfortunately, Ben does get killed. Michael might be able to clean this up. Yup. Does Michael get away or does he turn and fight? I think he's just gonna try to get away. Oh, Mr. Pie Guy goes in. Felio's trying to stand and fight. Michael might not win this. Yep, unfortunate. Yeah, Ari's just got more range than a Fury, so it kind of sucks. There's a way to get around that matchup, but it can be kind of hard to execute if you don't know it. Nice dodge from the Fury. Oh, has to get out though. They're just gonna get too low to continue with that. The Aberdeen Central has a slight lead of about 600 gold. A little bit more than when I last said that, but it's still not terrible. And as soon as I said that, there's now a new lead of about 1k gold-ish. Malphite just showing Malphite / Ben, just showing his range superiority here. He's got the ability to kite set. Okay, Michael unfortunately isn't able to capitalize on the low Ari. She's just gonna get out, yeah. So the things about these jungle objectives is jungle objectives are they grant your whole team buffs, I will say. So there's 2 types of jungle objectives. There's void ones and then there's dragons. Void objectives, their entire point is to take down turrets. They're designed to take your turret, my turret, everyone's turret. They're designed to take everyone's turrets. If you get a void objective, its main use is to destroy turrets better. The first void objective that spawns is void grubs. They come in 2 batches of 3, and they good gank by Skarner. There's a little bit of a. Seems like both junglers are kind of gonna be able to carry their team, as so far Skarner and Ashe are the only ones really with kills. The thing with Malphite that's kind of just unfortunate with how the character's designed is you don't have a lot of power to kill the enemy unless you like build your items for damage, because you're supposed to be a tank, so you want to build for not really for damage. Let's see if Michael can get out of this one. It's gonna be a 3v2 even if they fight this. I don't know if Ben gets out. Michael should just run here. I think. Yeah, nothing much is happening bot lane without Michael to kind of force it to happen. Just like playing really scared. Not a lot happening at the moment. There's a level lead in top lane. Right now, Ben is winning just by poking him down though, because Malphite does better the later the game goes, just because his ult ultimate ability, which is your strongest ability you have, goes on. It has a super long time window before you can use it again. For most characters, at least, some of them are the exception. But yeah, you just gotta kind of make do with what you got. That's the Nefarial and Skarnerl. So yeah, I got interrupted by all that stuff during the whole jungle shabab. But yeah, OBJs, otherwise known as objectives. Sorry, my inner league speech took over. Objectives are well, they're kind of important. They're better the more you get. If you get just like 1 or 2, yeah, it's not a big deal. The more you get though, the stronger they get, because their effects stack on top of each other. They get more powerful as they increase, or like as the number you get increases. So here we just had Aberdeen Central take their second dragon of the game, which dragon, how it works is the first 2 dragons are just kind of like picked. I don't think it's randomly, but it's like there's different elements of dragons that give different stats when you take them, like attack damage, health, armor, health regeneration. So right now they have first an X-Tag drag, which gives like attack speed and defense. Which, when I say attack speed, I mean auto attack speed, which is like what Malphite's doing right here. He's not using any abilities. There's some dragons that give ability haste cooldown. Yeah, and so dragons, how the first 2 are just 2 elements. Don't think it's completely random, but they're like, I'm just gonna say they're random. And then they pick good play by Ben. Good play. Ben just killed the enemy top laner. Here comes Michael trying to gank the Ahri, who's trying to die his top laner. Not his top laner, mid laner. Here's Hunterwood trying to solo the enemy team, unfortunately not able to. Michael might get the enemy mid laner here. I don't know though. It's gonna be close. She might get away. Nope. Michael might even get Graves killed now. I doubt it though. Maybe. Michael does get Graves. And Ben gets out alive. That was a good play by Dakota Valley. Good show by Ben and Michael. And I still have not finished my speech about OBJ, about objectives. So the thing with dragons is after you get your 4th one, it becomes a soul of whatever element of the dragon it was. So it's basically just an empowered version of all the other little dragons combined. Not combined, but like of the elements. An empowered version of the element of the dragon you took. And then after Soul, the dragon transforms into like what I'm just going to call a super boss, where they get Elder. Elder is a white dragon that basically just takes... It basically can win the game by itself, because when an enemy drops below 25% of their max HP, they get executed and just die instantly. Meanwhile, they also have a burn status that prevents them from doing some sort of things. So here we have Dakota Valley sieging the turret. I will finish this conversation one day, I swear. Graves narrowly escaped his life, which is absolutely insane to me. Bot turret's probably gonna get taken here. And one thing I should mention is that turrets, in order to take ones further closer to the enemy spawn, you must take the turret closest. Like, you can't just take the one from there. Like, you can't take like the one right next to the enemy to your nexus without taking the rest of them on the way there. at least in a singular lane. You don't have to take everything in all 3 lanes. So yeah, back to the objectives. Void objectives. There's Void Grubs, which counts in sets of 3. There's 2 sets, and the more you get, the more powerful their effect is, which basically you just get more damage to turrets. You also, after you grab 4, they give you what's called Touch of the Void, which basically means you spawn little minions to go attack the turret. They're not strong, but they'll block a turret shot or 2 for you, which turret shots are really strong, like insanely strong. After Void Grubs have been defeated, or I think it's 16 minutes have passed in the game, Void Grubs will be replaced with Rift Herald, which Rift Herald is a giant thing that you spawn that you kill it and then it lets you spawn the monster itself to sort of a fight happening over drag here. DV's outnumbered, so they unfortunately will lose this fight. It goes Michael, Ethan, and Hunter. Unfortunately, Ben is not here to help, even though Ben is actually doing kind of well. This will be Aberdeen's 3rd dragon, unfortunately. Which, while DV isn't losing too badly in the kill game, these objectives that they're losing really hurt. That is Cloud Dragon, that will give them movement speed. And you might be questioning, so you've talked about the ultimate objective for the dragon. What's the ultimate objective for the void? Well, it's called Baron Measure, and it is one of the most common buffs you will ever see in a game of League of Legends, because much like Elder, it's like the ultimate version of the Void objectives, as it gives you bonus damage to turrets, and it empowers your minions that you're close by to do insane amounts of damage to turrets at least. And it basically just means you're guaranteed to get at least 1 turret if you don't all instantly die. And new to the game is that thing right there that you're seeing on, like in top lane right now. It's called Otacon, and there's 2 forms of it. It is Voracious currently, which is the red form, but then in a lower kill count game, there would be Ruinous, which basically just means which there is a difference between the two actually. So I have just been informed that I will have to sub in for the other Dakota Valley team, so you guys will unfortunately have to say goodbye to me at least for the next little bit, and I think you'll have a commentator here shortly.
Next time, try to cover
Hello, Dakota Valley Esports. My name is Brendan Lindsay, and I'll be jumping in as a commentator since Nate had to go for his game. Alright, we're looking at a good team fight here for DB Black. Looks like they will be able to take Baron here, potentially. Doing some good damage here. We're seeing a bit of a chasing action though, so that could weaken Flash Might Cannon over here. So we're backing. Alright. Looks like a pretty even game in terms of gold. DV does have 2 kills on the enemy team, and it looks like the enemy team is also taking Drake here. Oh, that's 4. Okay, so I believe that's soul for them, so that is a huge buff for the opposing team. Looks like we're seeing a very solid performance from their jungler. So hopefully DV can make a comeback from this, but overall it's still looking very even. Alright, looks like the DV top laner has 2 levels on the enemy top laner. Yeah, look at that damage. That is a very solid performance. Although he could definitely be doing a bit more maneuvering. Looks like we are having a gank. Jungler comes up. Will they get top laner? Question. And, oh, right at the last moment, Ben Phillips is down. Yeah, right now it's looking like that enemy jungler is going to be the biggest threat this game. Yep, we are losing towers on the top lane. Seeing a bit of scuffling going on in the mid lane. Yeah, as far as the lanes go, they seem to be going well for DB. It's just that jungle where we're really taking a beating. Right about now, we're seeing a bit of momentum towards. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, the opposing team is getting a lot of momentum as they keep getting more and more gold, more and more kills, more and more objectives like the dragon that we just saw earlier. So that will definitely increase their likelihood of winning this game. Although we might get a kill on the enemy jungler, which would be huge for the jungle. Looks like he might. Yeah, he's getting away. He's gone. Alright, that's rough for DB. Right, here we have Hunter Wood and not sure who the other one is. Yeah, lanes are definitely going, at least mid lane is going quite well for DB. Okay. 12. Yep, there's that jungler going in. Ooh, yeah. Unless, okay, we might see a good play here. Hold on. Oh no, it's 2v1. Yeah. Hopefully Flash Might Cannon does not die here, but just have to see. Looks like he survived with help from Ben Phillips. That's awesome. Okay. Just hit the 30-minute mark. Baron Nashor is up. Oh yeah. Look at that team fight up on top lane. Hunter did take a lot of damage, but he's still alive, and at this point in the game, that's what really counts. Looks like the opposing team is also pushing significantly on the bot lane. Ben could be in a bit of trouble here if he doesn't get out, or if he doesn't get support. Yeah, look at that. Attempted gank. Yeah, look at that level of disparity. Like, our Ashe player is good, but that level disparity, that just can't be beaten alone. Yeah. Flash Mike, and he should not be going in there. Yeah, okay. Getting some good damage dealt. Hopefully we can get a kill. Yes, sir, we got a kill. Alright. That should even the odds a little bit. Consider that the opposing jungler will have to go out of the game for like a minute, so. Hopefully we can get a play here that takes advantage of that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, they are just going way past. I guess they decided to ignore the turret. That's an interesting choice of gameplay. Okay, yeah. We're seeing some fairly good gameplay here from DB Black. Although that opposing jungler is back and without any meaningful progress from DB, so that's pretty rough. Although Elder Dragon is up, it looks like the enemy team is going to contest that. DB Black is also looking to challenge them. So it remains to be seen what comes of that. But look at that, level 17 jungler, where we have level 15. I think there was even a level 14 on DB Black, so that kind of level disparity is really dangerous. Okay, we're getting some good damage. Yeah, their main concern is really that jungler. So hopefully they'll be able to take them down. Yeah, okay. Flashlight Cannon needs to get out of there. He should not be, yeah, he should not be fighting right now. If he dies, then they really can't take Elder Dragon, because if you didn't know, jungler has an ability called Smite, which essentially makes it, it's essentially free damage against objective. So without it, is really easy to just get, I guess, cheated out of your objective. Right? Yeah, if we take a look at the gold here, it's a 7.1k difference in favor of duel. Is it duel? No, it's not duel. Aberdeen. Alright. Yeah. We won. Anyways. So that is an Elder Dragon in favor of Aberdeen, which it is, I would say, the strongest objective in the game. So getting that, it's not looking great for DB Black. Alright. Yep. Aberdeen is pushing here. Getting a bit of, I believe that was Yone action. But yeah, you can see how much. There goes Ben Phillips. There goes the tower. Now the enemy team has free reign of the base. Alright, there goes the Nexus. That'll empower the Aberdeen minions. which will help them just absolutely destroy those towers and absolutely destroy that Nexus. Yep, that's game for Aberdeen. Close game, we're on the halfway point, but then things started to take a turn for the worse. I'm hoping that DV Black will learn from their mistakes here and come back stronger. They lost. So, yeah, that was rough. I definitely think that they could have had more team play on when I'm talking about DV Black, but yeah, could definitely have more team play. Definitely more cohesion. They were kind of just striking off on their own during team fights, which was it did not help them whatsoever. So hopefully they can work on that. Make sure they're getting those objectives because those boosts just really stack up. Yeah, hopefully they can make a comeback here. It's not unheard of. All right. The camera's been shifted a little bit. What time is it? 5:41. All right. I think I will be taking my leave as I have a chess game to attend. So that'll be it for my league commentary. Hopefully we can get another commentator up in here. And yeah, hopefully DV Black makes that comeback. Go DV.
Kinda missing how we kicked it off. Always in overdrive, now the feeling's lost. Blind to notice, we've been losing touch. Long gone fairy tale, yeah we killed the
Alrighty. We're commentating my own unbanning, y'all. Or banning, not unbanning. Howdy, folks. Ben Phillips, your favorite commentator. Mm, let's see here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really know what the heck I'm looking at. I really only know like 2 champions in this game. I'm not gonna say that just in case somebody steals it. I've had my social security number hacked before, so I can't be giving personal information out. I've never had it hacked before. I'm just kidding. Screen. So far, nothing out of the usual here. Let's run more. I'm picking Mordekaiser, y'all. Gotta switch it up a little bit. Last game didn't go great, so we just gotta switch it up. Honestly, we had him in kills, but when it came to the animals, whatever they're called, I don't really know what they're called. They had us beat, so they just had a lot more power-ups. That's in non-league terminology. But will I regret picking Mordekaiser? I sure hope not. I'd run him in forever. My mouse sensitivity felt a little high, so I might change that. I'm thinking out loud right now. Yeah, the loss in the set was atrociously terrible. Like the set was like 2 and 7, I think. Sorry. I should probably commentate, not talk to my team. Actually, no. I should probably talk to my team and not commentate. But it's fine. I'm a pro commentator after all. Honestly, I don't see them banning anybody that we really run. Their mid laner likes to run Smolder. Yeah, they're probably confused seeing Mordekaiser get picked. So, yeah, them seeing Mordekaiser get picked probably. I don't know what they thought, obviously, because I can't see inside their brain, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it goes better than last game. Came to objectives, we just sucked. Ugh, we just gotta be better when it comes to that. We had kills, but I don't know. Their jungler was really good, and jungler basically controls the objectives, so they took all those objectives from us. Oh my goodness. I really hope I don't regret this Mordekaiser pick. I can Lux, interesting. I don't know who picked Lux there. Alright, I think we're running it. So I think I'm gonna be leaving. Oh, we're not even in the same game. Okay, we're getting in the same game now. Alright. I'm gonna have to leave now to go destroying some League of Legends. See y'all later. You'll see me playing. Bye bye.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. has scored an ace. Headshot.
oasis, and I'm gonna stay here every day. Cause I don't feel like going places. I've been circling the drain, getting caught up, can't explain. Oh, maybe I'm hopeless, but I ain't lost hope yet. All eyes on me now, I'm feeling in my right mind. Cause when I mess it up, you know I only mess it up big time. And if someone spikes the water and we turn into bright shape-shifting monsters, we go ahead and prove it how we want, though we're not concerned with what's real or not. Oh, I'm alright, I'm okay. Got a private little oasis, and I'm gonna stay here every day. Cause I don't feel like going places. I've been circling